If you spent any time on social media in the past 4-ish days, you have seen this crusty face across every platform. If you're not caught up on her arrest and the whole story and scandal there, you can go to my page. I have a video about it. However, this video is not about her. This video is about the other woman that was arrested alongside of Ruby. We're not letting Jodi Hildebrandt miss her little opportunity in the spotlight either, no. If we're airing out dirty laundry, we're airing out all the dirty laundry. Jodi is also a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as the Mormons, which is a cult of its own. However, Jodi, being the leader that she is, developed a cult inside of the cult, and her cult's name is Connections. Actually started Connections several years ago when her counseling license got suspended because she reported a corn addiction of one of her clients to the leaders of the Mormon church against the client's knowledge, which is obviously a major HIPAA violation. Now, another little layer in this is that Jodi has a reputation of doing this. She's notorious for breaking up families, and she has horrible reviews online. Not just in the past few weeks and months, like 9 years. 9 years of bad reviews. Horrible reviews talking about breaking up family, being a scam, being a cult leader, being abusive and narcissistic. Jodi is the poster child of narcissists and psychopaths everywhere, and she's out here counseling you on mental health. Jodi is no different than other cult leaders because at the end of the day, Jodi's gonna have her bills paid by whatever means necessary. And one of those necessary means, Ruby Frank. So Jodi has this little history and reputation of ruining families, of counseling against lusting, and I don't mean lusting outside of your marriage, I mean husbands lusting after their wives, which has apparently, according to reviews, broken up a lot of families. It's speculated by me that maybe that's the reason that Kevin got kicked out of the house around the same time Ruby started getting really involved with Jodi. Initially, Ruby and Kevin were part of Connections and made videos for Connections website. Somewhere along the way, Kevin gets out of the picture. Ruby removes their YouTube channel and she switches over entirely to Connections and moved up the ranks of the cult to be Jodi's right-hand woman. And Ruby was an ideal choice for Jodi because Ruby has money, she has position, she has platform, she has voice in the Mormon community. Jodi was like, ching ching, money sounds all around, I pick you. Which we know Ruby loved because Ruby is the highest level of pick-me. Now, I know Jodi really wanted to set herself apart with this cult leader thing, but she really kind of just ticks all of the boxes of a cult leader, even down to using the food and sleep deprivation as a way of punishment for children, sending kids off to wilderness camp. It's no surprise that Frank's oldest son got sent off to wilderness camp right around the time that Jodi entered the picture. She really holds herself in this highly esteemed, godlike position of knowing it all and being right no matter what. And if you disagree with her, you get blocked, deleted, ignored, gaslit. And they have a couple keywords that they use over and over and over, and just this giant word salad. Like, it doesn't even make logical sense. It's just words thrown together. They love to use the word distortion for anyone that disagrees with them. If you disagree with them, well, that's because you're in distortion. In an earlier video, I said this case is not specific to them or to the Mormon church. And I'm right, because their Facebook support group for moms called Moms of Truth has over 13,000 members before this whole scandal went down. Moms of Truth, there's over 13,000 people out there learning from these horrible, abusive women, learning the same tactics, thinking that they're hearing truth, being brainwashed. That is like Disneyland for these narcissistic, abusive moms to further validate the abuse that they're already inflicting upon their children and take it a step further. Jodi also thinks that rape is a choice. She thinks that mental health diagnoses are your selfishness. I would just like to go on record as saying, I know that Ruby and Jodi are going to flip on each other. I already freaking know both of these bitches are snitches. I bet they both sang like a GD canary within the first 5 minutes of being detained. I guarantee it. I don't know if either of these human equivalent of genital warts is anemic, but they're both about to get a double serving of irony.